Hi, it's Dr. Jantz. As a counselor, one of the things that I see is defense mechanisms. Let me say that again. Defense mechanisms. What is that? It's not anything to do with the military. It's really something that we do to protect us from emotional pain. A defense mechanism. Let me read to you my definition. Defense mechanisms help us temporarily, but long-term reliance on them can distort reality and prevent healing. All right, here they are. And a lot more in the article, by the way. But denial, refusing to accept reality. We tend to do this when we're faced with overwhelming situations. No, we do it in addiction, where we say, no, it's really not that bad. I'm not really hurting anybody. And I'm only drinking a few beers a day, when in reality it's 2 6-packs. So we use denial at times to continue a undesirable or even addictive behavior. Number 2, projection. We can attribute our feelings or our flaws to somebody else. In other words, we can blame others for our own mistakes. Projection. You don't like a decision you made, just blame somebody else. Probably see this in politics. It's a common tactic, projection. Number 2 or 3, repression. We subconsciously, we suppress or repress, we subconsciously, we block out memories or experiences that cause pain. And we really do want to repress. So I think in terms of pushing down to keep that from coming back up to the surface. It's a self-preservation at times. If you were a victim of significant abuse, you'd repress, push down those memories because it's too overwhelming. It feels too overwhelming. All right, that's repression. Number 4 is avoidance. This is one I just stay clear of people, situations, or any thought that might remind me of the pain. I avoid it. Pretty common defense mechanism. Now, denial, projection, repression, these are avoidance. These are just some common ones. They don't get us where we want to go. They don't bring us peace. They don't bring us joy. They'll bring us depression. They'll bring us anxiety, and potentially we'll live in a world of addiction. Now, there's 2 others I want to mention. There's adaptive and maladaptive defense mechanisms. So not all defense mechanisms are bad. Humor is one that's could be. If you overuse sarcasm, that's one. That appropriate humor. A lot of times we use humor to process pain. It also helps appropriately to put things in a perspective. But overuse of humor, which is sarcasm, is not where you want to go. You probably notice this. A comedian that just relies on sarcasm, after a while, it's no longer funny. In fact, it becomes hurtful. All right. When you are so overutilizing defense mechanisms that it's bringing you that depression, it's bringing you that anxiety, you have secret addictions to cope with that pain, it's just a sign we need to deal with the trauma. We need to deal with the pain of what is really going on the inside. And that overuse of these mechanisms is an indicator I need to look at what are the root issues and have a plan for those.